Hey guys, Genevieve here from Fitty Foodlicious. So one of the things that I really want to do is a gardening challenge, a 30-day gardening challenge where I just get out of my garden, tasks done that I've been putting off all season, and I just want to share this journey. If you guys want to join, go for it. It's just a 30-day consistency challenge where I get 4 tasks done per day. Some of the bigger projects are laying the rest of the mulch down in my side yard, making a walking path, putting down the weed tarp, painting my greenhouse, things like that. And then just smaller tasks like pruning the roses, deadheading, planting new stuff that's just been sitting on my table, planting out my seedlings, trimming back my Swiss chard. But I hope you guys follow along. I'm gonna be doing 30 days, every day uploading a what I got done in the garden today. And if you wanna join the challenge, join me, because who doesn't wanna do 30 days in the garden? I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. Let's do it. One of the things I've been avoiding is trimming back this Swiss chard. So you can grow Swiss chard in zone 9B virtually all year long. It's very tough, it's very hardy. However, when we have heat spikes, it bolts. And when it bolts, it just goes to seed. But you can trim it down to the nodules again, and then it should push new growth. My second task is I just took out all the dead snapdragons, trimmed off any of the dead stuff on the snapdragons that are currently alive, and then just de-weeded around this bed. This is just a mixed bed of perennials. And then you can see those alliums in the front there. I'm letting them go to seed and just do their thing because the bees are still loving them, and I just think it gives the bed interest, so I'm fine with that. But my main goal today was just to prep this bed for fall and then de-weed all around the bed, because the voles are definitely using the weeds as cover, and with gravel you have to constantly pull weeds. It's just one of those gardening things you have to do if you decide to do gravel and mulch, but with gravel the weeds come up really easily. So this bed has been prepped for fall. I'm pretty proud of my work done here. The goal here is just to prep it, and then I'll go in and I'll till the soil so I can plant new things for fall. And plants did that. And you know what really sucks? I bet you this was my gray striped squash that I got, but I started more from seed, and I'm doing them in grow bags because the voles will not win. So, like Monty Don says, you just gotta cut your losses and move on. It's life. Oh, sorry. Come here, baby. Oh, it's already getting really warm out here. I'm sorry. This child had a child. If you leave your squash too long and your zucchini too long, it'll get really bitter. Best to pick it when it's smaller. Plus, if you have voles, you have a chance of actually getting a squash. Well, let's go figure out what to do with these guys. Silk trees. If you want trees, just plant one silk tree and you'll get tons. So, just gonna clean up this bed a bit because it's got dried poppy in here, and you got to be really careful with this though, because I don't want to pull up any of my California poppies. So one of the other goals here is to just de-weed, get rid of these silk trees that just propagate like the freaking voles do, but being careful not to pull up my petunias or my California poppies. I don't understand why more of you don't grow California poppies if you're a California gardener. They do really well here. Started decorating for Halloween apparently. Oof, it's hot. Like I said, gardeners, you do not get a prize for getting heat stroke in the garden. So I'm gonna be wrapping soon, and then we'll come back tonight and do more work. It's getting roasty toasty out here. I know my limits. All right, again, we're just pulling weeds, trying to get rid of all of these silk trees that have volunteered as tribute. I have a huge silk tree in the back of my property, and while it's wonderful for the butterflies and I love it, every time the wind blows, it drops seeds. So that was a huge goal today, was just getting in here and cleaning up this bed before I plant new flowers in it. I got a good chunk done in an hour. Got the silk tree weeds removed, got some leaf mold stuff prepped, because you can make leaf mold out of this. Pulled some weeds, cleaned out a whole garden bed, and got my Swiss chard trimmed. Tonight I'm gonna trim some roses that are running, my runners off my roses and my climbing rose. I'll show you. I gotta trim her back. She looks beautiful, but she's so happy that she has gotten incredibly tall. You'll have to take a look. So, this beautiful baby. I have her on 2 trellises. See how tall she is? Goes like all the way up there. So I'm gonna try to trim some of her runners back tonight. We'll harvest more tomatoes and we'll do some zinnia cuttings. Day 1 done. Hope you guys join me on this 30-day consistency gardening challenge. Happy planting. If you have tree trimmers at your house because they're doing the annual tree trimming near the power lines, just go out there and be kind and ask them if you can keep the mulch from the trees. They're your trees, so they will allow you to keep the mulch. You just say, hey, can I keep the mulch? Because what they'll do is they'll go off with it, they'll take it and they'll put it in the chip drop roster. But just say, hey, can I keep the mulch? And you'll get free mulch for your garden. We'll have to buy some new gloves.